afternoon watching the NBA. And tonight, well, we're coming right down to the last bit of the season, Grant.
Here we go.
What's the messaging like from coaches right now?
Well, BA, for teams that are in the mix, coaches are asking you to keep doing what you've been doing. But a lot of that extra motivation comes from your teammates and in the locker room.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Hayes is out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Reeves against Avdia. And here's Doncic outside. Doesn't go for him. Here are the Blazers with the ball. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, they found some decent looks, but the shots just weren't falling. Sometimes it goes like that.
Seems like they did all they could, and sometimes it still doesn't go your way.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Reeves.
Blazers ball.
And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
Yeah, taking care of the ball has to be their #1 priority. But they also have to stay aggressive. You have to strike a good balance.
Look at how Grant attacks the interior, doing what it takes to get a high percentage shot. You know, depending on where Jeremy Grant's been, he's filled a lot of different roles. He's been asked to be the alpha or the second option or even a role player. But whatever it is, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to help the team.
Reeves against Avdia.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Doncic is doubled. Outside Reeves. The 3 ball. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
The Trail Blazers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Doncic against Simons. Pass to Avdia. 6 to shoot. Here's Klingon, and there's the slam! Dunk to finish it off.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes up the next again from distance.
He continues to prove he's one of the greatest shooters ever.
That triple just tied him for 5th place on the career list. And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Sharp, he's checked in for Portland. The Lakers also with a sub. Finney Smith's checked in. Inside, here's Grant. LeBron with the rebound.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Hayes with a screen on Grant. James passes to Reeves. Grant with a steal. Outside Sharp. Rebound by the Lakers. And with their last victory, this team reached the 50-win mark on the season.
And they should be proud of what they've been able to accomplish. You can't just luck your way into 50 wins. You gotta be a good team to reach that feat.
Yep, that one goes.
What touch from LeBron. Almost unrivaled in terms of different finishes in the paint.
Stan, with the trade of Damian Lillard in 2023, Portland was headed in a new direction.
Yeah, Brian, they really decided to go young. Added a top 3 pick in Scoot Henderson. They've been piling up young talent in the Rose City, and now it's all about development. Those players have got to get better. They've got to get good habits. They've just got to continue to grow.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Pass to Finney Smith. Here's Doncic. There's the 3. That shot, no good. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I called with Coach Chauncey Billups. he had a sleepless night trying to figure out how to stop Luka Doncic. He said it's rare to see a player force the other 9 players on the floor to play at his pace. It's very methodical. Like a machine, he said Doncic shows no mercy. Brian?
And Allie, thanks.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
Blazers trail by 4. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Portland with a rebound. Klingen's got 4 rebounds in the game. A minute 4 left in the first quarter here. Avdia, good.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Los Angeles has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Pass to Finney-Smith. 4-3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
Klingen, soft touch off the glass. Klingen's got his second basket.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
It's James with the drive. Doncic outside. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Trail Blazers. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Doncic against Sharp. Simons outside. Here's Klingen, and he dunks it down.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
The shot by Reeves, no good. Simons passes to Avdia. Can't get it to drop. Denny Avdia making it happen for the Trailblazers. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a... And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Jarrett Vanderbilt. Then it's Connect. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's Reeves in a 2-guard. Here's Sharp. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
One guy here this evening, Shaedon Sharp. Incredibly talented, Stan.
Hey, Brian, you talk about a guy with potentially a very high ceiling. He's got all the physical tools you need. His skills are improving. He's still young and still putting it together.
Sharp, no good. The Lakers trail. Down low. Picked it out of midair. Pass to Reith. Takes a 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. And the Lakers shooting efficiently. 50% so far. Here's Vincent. 3-pointer, no good. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Kamare. Again, the miss by Portland. The Lakers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Vincent outside. Pass to Connect. Outside Vanderbilt. There's the triple. And Connect gets it to go on the assist by Vanderbilt. Connect's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Now here's Henderson. He's covered by Vincent. And Henderson is good for 3. And the Trail Blazers lead by 2.
The response from Scoop in answer 3. What a back and forth. Oh, my.
And it's Connect missing.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Kamari, that's good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And there's the lob.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. And the foul on Gabe Vincent. That's his first foul of the game. The Trail Blazers making a switch here. Dible's checked in. Hachimura's checked in for Los Angeles. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint, but if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Klingon, he's checked in for Portland. Anthony Simons comes in for Thibault. James is checked in for Los Angeles. Luka Doncic comes in for Vincent.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
And Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
And here's Doncic outside. And Luka cashes in from long distance.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Murray, a screen on James. Here's Sharp. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Man, even in a league of high risers, Shaden Sharp stands out.
Reeves, the pass to James. Doncic outside. Hachimura from long range. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 5th rebound in this one. Simons with it. Hachimura covering. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized. But with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players. And he's become a ferocious scorer.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Right?
It's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. Pass to Kamari. From downtown, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
That one's good from Hachimura on the assist by Reeves. Reeves has got 3 assists now in this one. And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers, leading by 5. Here's Grant. Throws it down.
What an explosive athlete. Grant playing well above the rim.
Hachimura, right side. Doncic on the wing. He's covered by Simons. James can't get it to go. Trailblazers lead by 7. Avdia passes to Grant. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
They're really working the paint now.
The Lakers have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter.
It doesn't get much better than that. LeBron putting some muscle on the slam.
41 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Simons outside. Grant outside for 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Lakers trail by 7. Here comes LeBron. Hachimura outside. From outside, off the mark. The Trailblazers have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Avdia passes to Grant. James with the block.
Oh, LeBron with suffocating defense. He can still get it done.
Lakers substitution, number 11, Jackson Hayes.
12 seconds left in the first half. Again, the miss by the Trail Blazers. Oh, deflected. Grant with a steal. Fires from way outside. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Portland closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fake.
Taking a look at Portland, they've wanted this to be a turnaround season. They have a few building blocks, but the roster construction is not complete. This front office has...
And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the Lakers.
They're getting...
And that's a wrap on halftime.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. One of the stories here, Denny Avdia getting it done today.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
That's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
We've got Jeremy Grant, Denny Avdia out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Klingon, and it's Kamare in at the 4. That's the group in the game for the Trail Blazers. Simons outside. Up and over Doncic. Another miss by Simons.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
On the wing, Reeves. And it's all from three-point range. Portland leading by 4. Simons outside. Looking to end this cold spell. And the layup is up and in.
And Simon shows off that soft touch inside.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
The drive by Simons. Doncic pulls down the board.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
Grant with a steal. James with the block.
Sending it right back. LeBron fears no one.
Not a great start to this second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
And you watch Donovan Klingon. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Grant.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Simons passes to Avdia. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
Blazers ball.
Portland shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Anthony Simons.
And the technical free throw is good. Coach, you talk about guys who are always upping their game. How about Anthony Simons?
Well, Brian, I feel like he's one of the truly under-the-radar scorers in this league. He's put in a lot of time and work, never satisfied with himself or his game, and he just keeps getting better.
Pass to Kamare. This one for 3. Drills it from deep. Kamare's got 8.
Well, that's basically a warm-up 3 for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
Doncic against Simons. Doncic passes to Reeves. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Trail Blazers lead by 7. Simons outside. Uncovered. Rebound by the Lakers. Hayes has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Knocked loose. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. And checking out some numbers for Austin Reeves.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
here's Simons outside. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Outside Reeves. And he lobs it up. Doncic outside. Jacks up a three. Sinks it from distance. 11 points in the game.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the three. Needs to keep doing this now.
Pass to Kamari. And here's Simons. Now here's Avdia. Takes the three. On target from range. And the Trail Blazers lead by 7.
It's been a dominant night for him. Staying productive throughout.
Knocked away. Here we go, one-on-one. A little mid-range shot is up. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And now let's pull up the numbers on the point guards with the highest assist averages over the last month. 5th on the list, Luka Doncic.
You know, these are the best playmakers in the NBA, guys. I mean, they're the ones who keep the offense running at full speed.
Yeah, it's a talented group. Great leadership qualities, and you trust these guys to make great decisions.
Sharp, he's checked in for Portland. Scoot Henderson comes in for Simons. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
Portland leading by 7. It's Avdia on the wing to the paint. And he throws it down with one hand.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. From deep, here's Doncic. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
And he's really made his mark with the three-pointer today. And that's another big one.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in a hurry.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Murray's checked in for Portland. Thibault comes in for Kamara. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Connect comes in for LeBron. Portland has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Sharp. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And Sharp has no off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
Sharp taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. 1:06 left in the third quarter. Doncic outside. Three-pointer. Portland grabs the miss. Here's Henderson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Austin Reeves picks one up. Coach, it's such a difficult transition to the NBA. Scoot Henderson, and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the official.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Walker, he's checked in for Avdia. That's good from Henderson.
You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing.
Henderson hits them both. Now here's Doncic. He's got 14. 40 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Off target from three-point range. Portland leading by 10. Henderson finds Sharp. Over Reeves. On the mark with the 15-footer. Sharp's got 8.
And it looks like Sharp is fairly comfortable in the mid-range. Having dynamic shot-making ability would be a big plus for him.
Doncic outside. Beyond the arc. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2. No good on that one.
Another exciting young player from Canada. Shaedon Sharp is an elite athlete, and his overall skills are really improving.
12 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Doncic. Fires the 3. Again, Doncic missing. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers earning this break in the action. Up 10. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. On the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. At the forward slot, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Gabe Vincent out there with Connect, and it's Finney Smith in at the 5. And here's Connect outside. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. 7-point differential. Outside Sharp. Walker sets a screen. And that one's good. Sharp. And the Trail Blazers lead by 9.
Yet not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Pass to Vincent. Fires for 3. Sharp grabs the miss. Well, Portland's shooting it well. Almost 50% from the floor. And the foul on Gabe Vincent. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. A few possessions into the 4th. Just over a minute played. Here's Henderson. Murray finds Walker. Thibault with it. Up and in on the layup. And it's an 11-point Portland lead.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
And here's Connect outside. Portland with a rebound. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Henderson, the pass to Sharp. Hachimura with a rebound. Lakers trail by 11. Thibault with a steal. Right wing. Here's Henderson. Finney Smith pulls it in. Finney Smith's got 4 rebounds now. It's James on the wing. Covered by Thibault. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
And you know, maybe the most powerful small forward we've ever seen. James easily brushes off contact and completes the play.
Portland leading by 8. Left side Sharp, and he jams it home with authority.
And so difficult to defend. Sharp has 3-level scoring ability, and he is prolific.
And here's Doncic outside. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Remember, it was the steal of Luka igniting the break.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game. Kamara, he's checked in for Portland.
2nd team foul. Now the lineup for your Trail Blazers.
The Trail Blazers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Grant outside. The 3 is up. Offensive board. Fires the 3. The shot no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Oh, easy to see why LeBron has the ball in these moments. He's dependable at coming through for his team.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He told them, this is the passion. I want us to play with it every night. Now my question is, how are we going to finish? Are we going to be passive, or are we going to take what's ours? Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Pass to Klingon. Grant outside. Here's Klingon. He's defended by Hayes. Oh, nice shot by Klingon.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Doncic down the lane. Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. And here's Reeves outside. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the middle. Back to Grant. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And a chance for 3 the old-fashioned way for Grant. He finds a way to make the most of his chances.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Trail Blazers.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
Yeah, another thing, this offense came in aggressive, driving into the lane, forcing the defense to try to adjust. So far, the defense hasn't had enough of an answer.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hachimura.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
He buries it from 3.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack at the level.
Yeah, to put
good. Another from 3.
And would you believe he's nearing 4th place for most three-pointers of all time?
Believe it. Not only does he have the talent, but he never stops working on a shot. On the wing, Grant. Back to Simons. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
love the fearlessness from Simons inside, showing he's not afraid of contact.
Anthony Simons.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point game here. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Hayes, the pass to Hachimura. Now, here is James from deep. Reeves. It's rebounded by Grant.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Here's Doncic. Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk!
Whoa! Not known for showing off, Doncic with the highlight reel jam. Did I say that? Wow.
Simons against Doncic. And it's Simons missing.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Avdia. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
Penalty.
He gets the first. That stretches their lead to 8.
Denny Avdia taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. Score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
At the line for Portland, Anthony Simons taking 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analysts. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
They need to answer fast.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
17 seconds left in the fourth. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal foul. At the line for your Trail Blazers, Anthony Simons.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. They're down by 8. Your thoughts, guys?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. Here's Avdia. And so they foul intentionally.
Luka Doncic. 4th personal foul. At the line for 2, Denny Avdia.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And he's unable to get the second one. Reeves against Grant. The shot by Reeves, no good. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Luka Doncic. 5th